This is gonna replace that minoxidil that you've been using. Smelling like you want to get ate up. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all some of my 2024 favorites. These are the items that I have repurchased or I will be purchasing again. So let's get right into it. So in this video, y'all gonna see a lot of fragrances because y'all know I'm a smell good type of girl. And I do have some, hygiene stuff and some things that I know I cannot live without for the rest of my life. So the first thing is this Yara perfume. I know y'all have been hearing about this Yara perfume. This is an Arabian perfume, and Arabian perfumes are some of my favorite perfumes. I have a collection of them. And if you have not purchased this Yara by Latafa, let me just try to explain to you what it smells like. So it smells like a sweet, fruity marshmallow, very cloudy and light. It's so girly and dainty. This stuff smells so good. I actually just ran out of this. It lasted me almost like all year. I haven't repurchased it in the perfume, but I have repurchased it in the air freshener. And the air freshener I got it from this beauty supply store in Duluth. It was like $7 each, so I ended up spending $14 for 2 of these, which is a steal. So I definitely had to get on that. This is top 5 girly perfumes. Smelling like a girl, smelling like you want to get ate up, like Yara. So this next perfume is also an Arabian perfume. I actually cannot pronounce it. Let's try. Ana Abied. Ana Abied. I think it's by Latafa. I think that's how you pronounce it. But this is what the bottle looks like. And this perfume smells like this is the Baccarat dupe. Period. This is the Baccarat dupe. When I smelled it, I was like, okay, I'm on the right track. This definitely does smell like Baccarat. I finished this at I think mid 2024, but it smells so good. I actually want to smell like it right now. It's just a little bit left. I be holding on to these little spritz because they do a little something, but this is definitely a long lasting scent. Something that wears down and smells really nice. This one is a little bit more mature than Yara. I got them both from Amazon. If you're ever looking for Arabian perfumes, you can either go on TikTok shop if you want, but I always go to Amazon just because that's my go-to. So my next empty, and I have gone through so many of these, is TheraBreath. So this has the least amount of ingredients that I've ever seen in a mouthwash. The reason that I love this and will forever go with this for the rest of my life is because it doesn't burn. I stopped using Listerine maybe like a year ago, and if I'm on a budget, I'll get Listerine. These are a bit costly. This was about $9, but it's gonna last you like a month or two. So it's like, put that in your budget. So they come in so many different like scents or I guess flavors, and I seem to get a different one every time, but this is probably like my 4th bottle this year or so, or because sometimes I will go back and forth trying like Hello and stuff like that. But this is definitely one that I'm going to be living by. This is the one that my kids going to use unless I find something better or I learn how to make it myself. When I use this, I don't feel like my mouth is stripped and my tongue doesn't feel dry after. You know how when you use Listerine sometimes your tongue will feel dry like that? Maybe it's just me, but I definitely go through that. So the next thing that I will be repurchasing, even though it cost a little bit of coin, is this Valentino. So I'm not sure which Valentino this is, but it was pink on the inside. I'll put it on the screen. And this smells so freaking good. It's just fruity but mature. The bottle is so cute and sleek. I love the black spray nozzle and the design. It's like that glass in like the 90s where the rich houses had this type of glass window. This little one, this is 1 ounce. This was $100. So if you want to get the bigger one, that's on you. I will be repurchasing this for sure. I got this from Sephora and I got it around the beginning of this year. So it pretty much lasted. I was spraying this every day and I still have like a little tiny bit of it. But yeah, I'm sure there's dupes on this, but it will never be like this. This smells so good. This is a great summer scent. Say you're like sweating or you're going outside in the summertime, this scent is not going nowhere. I used to get so many compliments when I wore this. So the next scent is actually from Zara, and it's in the brand Eau Parfum. I don't know. You can see that it came in a pack, but my favorite one out of the pack was called Ebony Wood. I'm smelling this one like it's this one. It came in this bottle, but it's called Ebony Woods. And this was also something that I used to spray and get so many compliments like, oh my God, what do you have on? And I used to be so sick because I could never remember the name because it was a new perfume that I had never tried before. But Ebony Woods it's a mixture of feminine and masculine, but it's soft at the same time. It can definitely be used for a man or a woman, unisex. I haven't repurchased it yet because I got a new perfume that kind of smells like it, but I definitely got to get the OG Ebony Woods back in my collection. So this is the last scent for this video, Gucci Bloom. And as you can see, I got the sample. We got the small one. This smells so good. It smells like your mom waking up when you were a kid for her office job, spraying this on and getting up out of there, leaving the bathroom smelling delicious. This is not quite, it's fruity, but it's kind of like grandma-y mixed with fruity, if that makes sense. And grandma-y is not a bad thing. It's just a very mature fruity scent. It's not a lot of powder in there. And oh, I gotta spray this too. I'm sorry, I have to. This is almost gone. And I'm like, do I have to buy the real one? Heck no. You know how much them bottles cost? The next thing I can't live without, I wear this every freaking day. The Sachu Beauty Lip Liner Stain. So I know y'all have seen these going viral on TikTok and the hype is real. Basically, you put it on and you let it dry and you peel it off. It stays all day unless you're sitting there like putting some type of oil on your lip and rubbing it and stuff like that. But even under your lip gloss or under your lipstick, it's going to stay. But this stuff, y'all, I put this on whenever I'm going anywhere. I don't even touch my lip liners anymore because I know them lip liners going to be gone in 3 business hours. Not even 3 business hours, in 1 business hour after I smile too much, I eat too much. But this is not going nowhere. So the next item, I actually don't have the packaging for it. It is in this, and I don't know if you can see, but it's like basically completely empty. This is, I forgot the name of this. I'll put it on the screen. I got it in Santal, and I don't even know. It was like this big. This body wash did not last long. I saw a lot of people saying like it doesn't sud up or it smells strong or whatever. You can get any scent you want. You don't have to get the Santal one. But if you know what Santal smells like, you know what Santal smells like. It smells like a woody, mature. It smells so good. Very unisex. It definitely does sud up really good. And I guess it also depends on what you're using to wash your body. I use an African net scrubber, so anything will sud up in that. But I love when my man come over and he washes his body in this, and I'm like, you just smell so good. I'm walking around here smelling like this too, though. It's gone. It was a little pricey. It was $40, but it lasted for like 6 months or so. So I guess it's worth it. And last, but very much so not least, it's from thebraidpalace.com, which is my website for those of y'all who don't know. And I'm not even just saying, I've been using this for years. This stuff, I have perfected this formula. I've been using it since 2021. That's when I started, experimenting and then doing it on myself, seeing how I like it, seeing what I need to tweak. So this has 4 ingredients: organic lavender seed and thyme. This combination is so moisturizing. If I have like a dry spot in my head, I make sure I put this on there. And I don't know if y'all can see, but my hair is suffering from me wearing tight ponytails. So it's not terrible, whatever. I've always had like this kind of square hairline, but that's how it's naturally shaped. But I can tell that it's getting a little bit thinner. Just a little bit. So I've been making sure I pay attention to my hair. I apply this to my nape. I apply this to all of my perimeter, my entire head basically. And this has a really minty sensation to it that I just love. And it makes my hair feel so fresh. Even if it's not clean, my hair feels fresh. And every time I lay my head on my man chest, he be like, ooh, you put that oil in your hair. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, so this promotes hair growth. It soothes your scalp. I had a dry patch in my hair the other day from wearing these ponytails, and putting water and product in my hair, and I kind of let it sit on my scalp. So my scalp is super dry. I just put this in, let it sit. It was up from here. So if you're on a hair growth journey, you notice that your hair is thinning, if your follicles are still active, because nothing will bring back dead follicles, period. If your hair is falling out and your follicles are done, your hair will not grow back. This is gonna replace that minoxidil that you've been using. And when you stop using this, your hair not gonna fall out. So I've been thinking about trying minoxidil, but I'm good with this. That is it for my 2024 empties. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you thumbs up, tell your friends about my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.